Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Ask Rebecca radio show. Thanks for joining me. I hope everyone is doing well. This past week, you may have been experiencing all sorts of things. We had the lunar eclipse full moon on the 10th, which may have brought major unexpected news into your life, maybe even some life-changing events. A lot of what may have popped up would have started in 2019, so this could be some sort of a completion cycle for you. Lots of high emotions, maybe some drama, maybe a lot of drama surrounding home, real estate, housing, and family. Some of what came up could be things that will affect the big picture or your long-term future plans. So I just feel like some of you were just caught off guard by some news or information from either a family member or, you know, again, it kind of, to me, it all feels like it had to do with the home, family, real estate, housing, things like that. Another big astrological event was the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which only happens every 34 years. And this planetary alignment can shatter old foundations that you've been living your whole life on in order to rebuild new ones. So this energy, it can be a little depressing at times, especially if you aren't prepared. However, if you've been planning, strategizing, working hard on yourself and making positive changes in your life for the last, several weeks, years, months, whatever, basically you've been working on yourself for the future, then this energy can wipe out any sort of negative karma and actually manifest opportunities along with helping you plant seeds for the future. So lots of positive energy with this as well. So it's kind of like it's going to shake up your world, rattle your world a little bit, and then turn around and actually be a really positive manifestation for you. Now, we also started a new 28-day moon cycle on January 10th, and this moon cycle is called Resonant Moon of Attunement. And let me grab the calendar for you because I'm going to actually read what it says to you. Hold on here. I'm bookmarked some pages. So here's what the calendar looks like, which the artwork on this is really cool. And then let me get to what it says. All right. Okay, it says, and this energy is all about channel, inspire, and attunement. And it says, humans are resonant beings. Whatever energies we are exposed to, we have the ability to resonate with or vibrate at like frequency with. Notice, for example, how our moods can be influenced by the channel on the radio and the emotional, physiological, or mental states which are evoked by the music's vibration. By accessing keen perception of energies and vibrations, we can be more selective of what we bring into our field of play. This discernment directs us to find our own state of right alignment within any situation, as well as surround ourselves with what inspires us. Our mystic power is the strength of our personal attunement. The power of 7 is demonstrated as the central mystical channel by the 7 energy centers known as the chakras, which resonates through the conduits of our human spines. From our base root survival center to our highest crown illumination center, each chakra is a sensitive receptor and transmitter. The cumulative vibration of the 7 chakras determines our being's frequency at each moment. As creative channels, we bring spirit into matter according to the frequencies we are tuned to. When we encounter the 7th chamber of the 13th day wave spell cycle, resonant in parts, vibration creates resonant structure, which is felt and perceived on many levels. Acknowledge the frequencies you are surfing at any given moment. exercise your ability to assist others vibrationally, allow inspiration to move through the sacred corridor, be directed, follow the frequencies that serve you, attune your vessel. So that is kind of what you're going to be experiencing over the next 28 days. And you might start really attuning to the energies around you, and you might feel inspired to work with those energies. You might feel inspired to learn more about your chakras. You may even want to channel information. It just really all depends on where you are in your evolution, what this energy will do for you over the next 28 days. But either way, it's going to be awesome. Okay, quick admin note before I get into this week's intuitive messages. Those of you local to Orlando, I still have 9 spots available for this Saturday's aura photography and chakra balancing event. Perfect timing, and I didn't even know it when I planned the event about the moon cycle we were going to be in. Anyway, bring a friend, come find out what color your aura is and if your chakras are out of balance. You'll receive a 29-page report along with a crystal energy healing to balance your chakras based on what your photo report says about your chakras. You get to pick your own appointment time, and if you're interested or for more information, or if you just want to register, you can text me at 407-374-3133, or you can follow the link in the description box if you are watching this on my YouTube channel after the fact. Also, save the date for February 8th for another Meditation and Mimosas meet and greet. And this one I'll be doing in person and live through video if you can't make it in person, but you'll have to provide your own mimosas. But I'll give you a little discounted pricing since I won't be supplying them for you. Lastly, if you're interested in an opportunity to work from home part-time or full-time, I'll be emailing out a video with information on what this is all about in the next few weeks. Be sure to get added to my email list if you want to know more information about this or if you're interested in this at all. And again, you could just text me at 407-374-3133 with your email address. All right, let's get into what you can expect from tonight, January 16th through to January 23rd, as an overall theme, and then areas of love, work, finances, health, and spirituality. General themes. This week is another round of deciding what path needs to be cleared in order for you to plant those new seeds to grow. And if you're not sure what in your life needs cleaning up or what seeds you want to plant, don't stress about it. You will be guided and you will be shown. It will be revealed to you when the time is right. Just pay attention to what's going on in your life. Who are you spending time with? Are you having issues at work or in love? What are you feeling? What are you thinking about? What are you worrying about? Are you seeing number sequences everywhere? Are you seeing certain animals everywhere? Does something keep popping up over and over again into your reality? You get the idea, right? God is always showing you what areas of your life need to be cleared in order to fulfill your life purpose. So you just have to really pay attention to what is going on. Become the observer of yourself and your life and your surroundings, and really pay attention, and you will be in a much better place. It's a great starting point. New beginnings are going to be the new norm. Change will be constant this year. A new you is emerging, and you'll have a continuous supply of aha moments and growth, some through new challenges and some through challenges that you've already overcome. And it's going to be an interesting year. By the end of it, you will see yourself and life more clearly, and you're going to start feeling this energy this week. And that's just going to play on throughout the rest of the year and even further. A few of you could be struggling this week with trying to figure out why exactly it is you feel abandoned, feel alone, maybe even feel a little out of control, or like you have no control over situations, and that you're just feeling separate from others. Maybe you're just feeling like you're the outcast. You'll be healing some fragments of your soul, psyche, and body, and that's why that is coming up for you. It needs to be healed. It needs to be integrated so that you can move forward in your life. Some of you may still see some things pop up around family and home, both positive and negative. And I feel someone may be helping a woman with dark hair and dark eyes. Some of you may also notice that all of a sudden people are coming to you for insight or advice. And there's a caution for some of you not to get stuck in things that are already over and done with. I see some of you being sucked into drama, so make sure that you don't allow yourself to get sucked in, and make sure you're not the one that's creating the drama or dwelling on anything that has happened to you ever. Just don't dwell on it. Let's see. I see some of you strengthening your faith in general and in yourself. I see new projects, prospects, and opportunities this week. And some of you are coming through an emotionally difficult time, and the energy finally lifts off of you this week, and you're going to feel more balanced again. Work, for those of you employed, things may have been tough recently for some of you, and this week you see a shift in the way you experience work. You're thinking more positively, and you're realizing you have all the power and the control over your working life. You may be thinking of what your ideal work situation would be. Maybe you're thinking about starting your own business, maybe a side hustle. Either way, you're just starting to figure out how to make it happen and what it is that you actually want. Right now, I really feel like it's figuring out what you want, and you're starting to have those aha moments. And I see some of you bringing personal items from home to work to make your space feel more like your own. And I see some helpful women as well. And lastly, I see lots of progress for everyone. So it feels like a really positive work week. Those of you that are looking for a job, I do see some of you receiving a lead or getting hired by a woman. Possibly, I feel like for a couple of you, it may be a male with feminine qualities or feminine energy, just maybe more soft and empathic and compassionate, so it just feels like a softer energy. And some of you are working on certifications and training programs for a new position. Love, those of you in committed relationships and dating seriously, and for you singles, this week is for both of you. I'm just feeling strategizing, planning, desperation, clarity, and an upbeat attitude. So you could be experiencing any number of those things or all of them in relationships and if you're single. Finances, money feels good. I feel increase now for some and more to come soon for others. And some of you may be splurging on yourself a little bit. You're feeling good and you just want to do something for yourself. And I say go for it. Just don't get crazy and overspend. And many of you, I just feel, are counting your blessings and you're just feeling really, really grateful. And that's a good energy to be in, because that is going to attract more into your life. It will just attract more abundance, not just financial abundance, but just abundance in general. The universe is always providing for you. It may not always show up in money, but it'll show up in people. It'll show up in time, energy, food, anything that you might need. Health. Some of you may be struggling with letting go of something someone did to you in the past, and it's manifesting illness in your body. And if this resonates with you, try to work on forgiveness and a positive outlook, because I really feel like some of you are having symptoms of this right now, and you're kind of trying to figure out, well, what's going on with me? I'm going to the doctor's saying nothing's wrong, and there's just some symptoms that are happening for some of you that I feel like you just don't know what it is. That's what it is. So take a look at that. The other group of you I see with some health issues that have physically manifested is due to not putting yourself first. You're constantly putting everything and everyone else's needs before your own, and it's starting to take a toll on you mentally, physically, and emotionally. So create some me time. Please do it for yourself. It's okay. It's not selfish. Let other people be responsible for their own lives, their own feelings, their own choices, and so on. You are not responsible for anybody but yourself. Obviously, if you have young children and children, they're going to depend on you. But trust me when I tell you, they will be the first ones that want you to be happy and healthy. And if you just communicate with them, they are so much more wise than you give them credit for. Just let them know that you need 30 minutes for yourself right now so that you can be a better parent for them, and that you just need to rest for a minute, and you're going to go take a hot bath and just decompress for a minute. Your kids will understand that if you express it to them in that way instead of in a frustrating, annoyed way with them. Spirituality tests could pop up to teach you to trust yourself. No one knows better what you need than you. Don't let other people project their will onto you and what they would do. It's your life, not theirs. It's okay to listen to advice and opinions, but ultimately you need to decide for yourself. And some of you will be making a fresh spiritual start this week. That wraps up this week's intuitive messages. So let me get to tonight's caller. I have Lillian in Camden, New South Wales, Australia. Hi, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you going?
I'm doing all right. How are things over there? Are you anywhere near all those fires?
Yes, yeah, it's been just hectic. There's so much smoke in the air, and now we've got a whole heap of water, and so that's really good.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you've got a little bit of relief. Yeah, I just feel like it's very, very stressful and very tense right now where you're at. And I mean, I feel like you're okay from the fire, but I do feel like you're dealing with the smoke and the heat and like dust. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of other things besides the actual fire itself that's affecting you more, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, I'm sending you lots of love and prayers, and my thoughts are with everyone over there. How can I help you tonight? Is there anything specific that you would like to talk about?
Um, I don't know, maybe, my budgie died the other night. That's why I'm probably,
Your who died? I'm sorry, who passed away? Lillian? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just talk to you guys for a minute while we get Lillian back because we lost her with the connection. So maybe what I'll do is send everybody a little bit of energy. All right. Lillian, are you back?
yes, I don't know what happened.
Okay. I don't know what happened either, but that's okay. So the last thing I heard is that you lost, I want to say you said buddy, but I'm not sure. You lost someone in your life recently?
My bird, my budgie.
Oh, your birdie. Okay. Okay. What was your birdie's name?
uh,
Birdie?
oh, his name was Ollie, and he died unexpectedly the other night. He was only 5 years old. And then I said, I've been with my partner for 6 years, so I don't know, surprise me.
Oh, yeah, I feel yeah, it's weird. I actually feel like it might be respiratory things with him, with your bird. Was for some reason I'm getting is was he similar to like an African gray?
um, no, he was a Australian budgie. He was a small green bird.
Okay, nothing like an African gray. um,
No.
I'm sorry that you lost him. I'm not really good at communicating with animals that have passed away, but what I am getting is that I feel like it was um, some sort of respiratory or It's something that I think that breed of bird can get. So if you did a little bit of research, I think you would get an answer to what happened. I feel like it's something that is known about this specific bird, and he's like one in,
Oh,
so many chances.
oh, okay, no worries. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Now I have some other stuff for you. If you want to hear some other things, I'm sorry that I can't connect you with your bird.
No,
I'm
yes,
not
please.
really
Yes, please. Go for it.
okay. Perfect. So I feel like even though you have a lot of things going on right now in your home life situation, and obviously with the living situation, what's going on over there, I do feel like a lot of strong, positive, and uplifting energy around you. And I do feel a lot of feminine energy, actually. And I feel like there's a connection with a friend. I feel like something is going to go on with you and one of your close friends that I don't know if you're going to be doing some sort of project together, but I feel like this year something awesome happens with a friend. And this friend sometimes could be very loving, nurturing, and caring and compassionate, but at the same time, I feel kind of like flamboyant and very into herself as well. Does that resonate
Yeah.
with you at all?
Yeah, I've got a few friends of that nature. Um, yeah, that I think I have an idea of who it might be.
Okay. So I feel like something like that is gonna, I want to say it's right around the April time frame. And I don't know if you guys are going to be planning something or it just feels like it's some sort of either event or you're doing something together and you're having a really, really good time. And I do feel like it deals with other women as well. So I don't know, maybe you guys are going to get together and have a party or something. Um, how are you feeling
Exciting.
with work?
I recently completed my diploma of nursing, so I'm just job searching at the moment.
You're looking, right? You're looking for something new?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So that is it. To me, this feels like a matter of weeks. And I do feel, because again, there's just this strong feminine energy around you. And I feel like there's going to be a woman that plays a really big role in helping you find a job that's connected to what you're looking for. Um, so make sure you're telling all of your girlfriends, um, even, you know, anybody, just share it with everybody. Because I feel like there's somebody that's going to really, really play a huge role and you're going to be getting a lot accomplished. Like, I feel like you're really going to be feeling proud of yourself this year when it comes to career, it comes to friendships, um, love. If you are I feel like there's a possibility. I'm not sure if you are in a relationship right now. If you are, I'm not picking up on that very strongly. But what I am picking up on is that you may meet someone through a friend that has light colored hair, and that it's important for you to make sure that you're getting out.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I've been with my current partner for 6 years.
For 8 years?
6, yeah.
Oh, 6 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I still feel like you're going to meet someone. Maybe it doesn't end up being a lover. It could just be some sort of platonic friendship, or maybe some sort of spiritual advisor, or maybe it could be some sort of a mentor or a boss. But I do feel like you are going to meet someone through a friend that has light colored hair that feels like male energy to me, and this person does play a positive influence in your life. So unless something happens in your relationship between now and the time I feel this person coming in, then it's just somebody that's platonic. Finances, I feel like you're going to be good. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say it's exciting.
Okay, yeah, it is really, I feel like you've got so much positive things coming into your life this year that your head is going to spin with all of the good things, which I feel like you absolutely deserve, because I feel like you've been stressed out and you've been working really, really hard over the last couple of years, especially this past year. The only caution that I had for you was to make sure to be careful financially. I feel like you could be tempted to overspend or shop a little bit too much because you're feeling really good, right? You're going to be like, oh, I want to shop and buy things. So that's the only caution that I have for you. So I have 30 seconds left. Lillian, thank you so much for calling in. Let me know if all those things come true to manifest for you. I'd love to get feedback. Everybody else, I will see you next week. Have a great week. Bye.